Okay, so I want to introduce you to this training concept that I use on horses that have a lot of reactive behavior. And Halo actually just left to go chase Xena, who is standing probably 30 feet away. So there's she just demonstrated how her anxiety level and her arousal can become very elevated very quickly. So I was putting some hay in her hay box, and I started using a method that's called, and by the way, this is like totally spontaneous, and the phone is leaning up against the trailer, and there's a tarp on it. So I guess I could have removed that a little bit better, but oh well. So I started using this method called CAT. It's the acronym, and it's Conditioned Approach Therapy. It used to have a more aggressive sounding name, but they've changed it. So the way it works is when your learner, your subject, is having a very high intense emotional response, that instead of backing away, that you kind of hang in there until there's some kind of a shift toward self-regulation. Now, there are two things that are really important about this, and it's not for everybody to try, and it's not for every horse in every situation. Two things. The first is it can be dangerous, and the second is your timing has to be impeccable as far as when you release the stimuli that's triggering the intense response. So and then here's the third thing I almost forgot about. You cannot be reactive at all. You can't yell, hit, flinch. You have to be super calm throughout the process. Now, if you're going to get, mangled, murdered, then do what you got to do. But that's how it works. So you're very neutral. You're simply, the response gets triggered, or I wasn't deliberately triggering the response, but it did happen. And so, since I don't have a treat pouch and I couldn't bring her down with food or anything like that, I chose to do some CAT. And she's been, this has become a bit of a habit for her. So it's nice. It's a nice way to expose them to the concept of, I get upset, but then I can relax and calm down again. So this is one way of doing that. So it shouldn't be anything that is going to increase their stress level. It should just kind of sit with it until they make a choice to soften a little bit. Now, if they don't, and they just increase, then it's not working, and that's not the right approach. Especially again, if there's any potential for danger to you. So she kind of walked away. I think we can still see her. She was standing right by the fence. I'm going to see if she'll come up. I'm going to actually not try to directly engage her, but just try to clean up some of this mess. Holy guacamole, that man. That's a big mess. Oh my goodness. You are. Yeah, I know. Okay, so. Good job. Okay, do some more cleaning. I know. Good girl. Such a good girl. You are the bestest girl. You are the bestest girl. You are. Okay, so there was a couple opportunities. She was in a less agitated state, but I just wanted to introduce you to that, let you see it, and we'll talk more about that another time.